What makes this even more remarkable is the intense international collaboration it required, eventually launching from a Russian cosmodrome. I mean, this was a monumental triumph for Indian science. It was a beacon of progress for the entire developing world, and a direct, tangible result of the seeds Sarabhai had planted decades earlier, right inside his own home.
But tragically, Vikram Sarabhai did not live to see Aryabhata reach orbit. The events of December 30, 1971 are just heartbreaking for the scientific community. He was a man who worked relentlessly, literally right up to his very last moments. He was down in Trivandrum actively preparing to review the design of a new satellite launch vehicle before he was scheduled to fly to Mumbai. Actually, he had just spent an hour on the telephone speaking with APJ Abdul Kalam, who, of course, would go on to become another absolute legend of Indian science and a future president. And then, suddenly, within an hour of that inspiring conversation, Sarabhai suffered a fatal cardiac arrest.
52. Just pause for a second and let that number sink in. Vikram Sarabhai was only 52 years old when he passed away. In just over 5 decades of life, he mastered complex physics at Cambridge. He birthed an entire nation's space program. He built elite management institutes from the ground up, championed the performing arts alongside his wife, and personally mentored the next generation of visionary scientists. The sheer volume of his accomplishments, the depth of his impact, and the absolute breadth of his passions in such a shockingly short amount of time, it's just awe-inspiring. It really makes you wonder what on earth he could have done with another decade.
But while his life was tragically cut short, his legacy is immortalized by the incredible honors that followed. In 1972, he was posthumously awarded the Padma Vibhushan, which is one of India's absolute highest civilian honors. The very next year, the International Astronomical Union literally put his name in the stars by naming a lunar crater after him. Today, the lead facility for launch vehicle development in Kerala proudly bears his name as the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. And perhaps most importantly for all the students watching this today, the Vikram Sarabhai Community Science Center in Ahmedabad continues his most vital mission, sparking that exact same insatiable curiosity in young minds.
So, we've seen how a boy from Ahmedabad, with a crazy passion for both cosmic rays and classical dance, went on to architect a nation's future. He used every single one of his diverse interests to build something infinitely greater than himself. So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. Look deeply at your own life. Look at the things you love doing, no matter how disconnected or totally different they might seem right now. How will your unique passions help build the future? Thank you so much for exploring the incredible life of Vikram Sarabhai with me today. Keep asking those big questions, keep exploring your passions, and whatever you do, keep building.